we are going to go ahead and we are going to get started on our call tonight. We've got so many people on here, so I'm really excited to have you. I really wanted to really go in depth a little bit more on this health chat, just because it's something that I have really like near and dear to my heart, and I wanted to just go ahead and introduce myself. So I am Elizabeth Johnson, and I am the fourth oldest of 12 children, and I'm a wife and mother of 2 kids under the age of 2.5. So that's like a really big thing for me, just because it's a lot. I'm sure, as you, if any of my moms out there, friends know, that really is, they keep us busy. So I work from home, and I'm a stay-at-home mom as well. So I'm a stylist by day and a health coach by night. So I kind of just fit it all in when I can. And I honestly just love the idea of health and wellness together. And it really felt like my health business and my hair cutting business really went well together, because I know deep down, I really just have this passion for wanting people to feel better, not only on the inside, but the outside. So that kind of just coincides perfectly together. And it's just something that I've really been able to enjoy doing for so long now. It's been, I think, almost 10 years that I have been cutting hair. And I've been working on my health and wellness business, I would say, for about 6. So it's been great. It's a lot of fun. But I want to hop right into it. I don't want to keep you guys long. I know that you guys are taking time out of your day to be here with us tonight, and I really appreciate that. It's important to me that I give you guys the information that you guys need. So we are recording this so that you guys will be able to go back and listen. If you miss anything, I tend to talk really fast, so I'll try to take that into play as well. But I do know that we have a lot we want to cover, so I want to go over that with you guys. All right, so we'll start with my weight loss story. So that's why you guys are here. Today's health topic is all about healthy weight. And for me, that was something that like I said, I'm very passionate about, because I was overweight. I mean, I felt like I was always kind of like the chubby one of the family. I would never call myself really crazy overweight, but enough where I didn't have self-confidence in myself. I really kind of felt sluggish and tired all the time. And I just wasn't comfortable in my own skin. I really felt like, I always felt like I had to cover up. I always had to hide under, certain types of clothing, or I never felt that self-confidence that I feel like you should have. I never knew that I wanted that, but it was definitely something that I am passionate about now. And so as you can see here, my before picture I have in 2009, this was kind of the beginning. I had always, like I said, been a little bit overweight, but I had put on some more weight when I went to Europe, and I just felt like I needed to do something, and I needed to make a change, and it had to happen quickly, because I was not feeling good of where I was at. So I decided to go all in. I'm like, hey, if I'm going to do this, I'm just going to do this. And I realized at the beginning that it was a little bit harder to lose weight than it is to put it on, because you think about it, we gradually put weight on, 5 pounds a year, 10 pounds a year, whatever it is. And so it's a slow process of gaining. So sometimes you have to realize that it might be a slow process of losing as well. And so that's kind of what you have to wrap your head around. Now, I was very particular on when I was doing this. So I lost over 30 pounds and 19.5 inches in about 4.5 months with a program that I'll share with you guys in just a minute. And so for me, this was all about dedication. It was about commitment. It was about desire. There was all these things that I really knew that I had to have this end goal of what would my life be like if I got to the goal, that weight that I wanted to. How would I feel? How would I where would I be? How would this improve on my life? How would this improve on who I am and really the person that I feel like I'm meant to be? So that is such an important thing about a weight loss process, is really envisioning where you want to be, because if you're not going to envision it, you're not going to get there. And so I knew where I wanted to be, and I did it. And so I have now been able to, and I did, you can see that was my 2009 picture, and then my 2010 pictures, my after, and I loved it. Now, some of you are probably wondering if I worked out while doing this, and I will be honest, for this first 4.5 months, I did not work out, but I was definitely not a couch potato. I worked 60+ hours a week. I nannied for 2.5-year-old twins and a 4-year-old for 33 hours, and then I was at a salon working over 30 hours as well. So I mean, I was constantly walking around. We would go to the park, we'd run around, whatever it was. Like, I was constantly busy. So it's not like I wasn't doing anything. I just wasn't physically going to the gym and working out or lifting weights. But anyway, so I loved the idea about this program because most of the time you have a yo-yo diet, where a yo-yo diet, you kind of lose weight and then you gain it back and lose weight and gain it back. Well, what you can see here is I've been consistently able to keep all of that weight off for almost 8 years now. And that was through planning my wedding, you know, buying and renovating a full, like, big house. That was a lot of work. Having 2 babies and they're 16 months apart. So we've really done so much. And each time, like, I've been able to get back to that pre-baby weight, back to that 2010 weight. Like, really, it's been amazing what you're able to do and how you're able to do that. So I really want to share with you guys what we're able, like, how I was able to do that, how you guys can do that as well. It's really about making lifestyle changes. And so it's not something that you think, oh, I can lose weight and then go back to your old ways. So I don't know where you're starting at, but I will kind of paint a picture of where you guys want to kind of go and where we can get you to, like, what your destination might be. And so really, overall health is our main topic, but I want to let you guys know a little bit about how I did that. So I partnered with a company called Shaklee. They have a Shaklee 180 turnaround program is what it's called. And I said from the beginning, I love health, I love wellness, and really just making people feel better about themselves. So I know that this was something that I couldn't do by myself, so I had to find someone to help me. And so this program really was designed perfectly for that. I'll go into the program in just a little bit, but I want to share with you why I chose to partner with Shaklee, because there's so many different companies out there with so many different weight loss programs, so many different ideas of what you can do. But at the end of the day, I really want to make sure that you guys know why I chose to partner with Shaklee. So they have Dr. Forrest Shaklee actually founded the company in 1956, but he created the very first multivitamin. So this is like a vitalized mineral back in 1915. So over 100 years ago, before vitamins were even a thing. Now everyone takes a vitamin. Everyone knows what a vitamin or supplement is. And so it was all because Dr. Shaklee had founded the very first one. So that was incredible. They had the very first instant protein in 1961, where it was a plant-based protein that you were able to consume in a powdered form. And so that's amazing. So really, if you see the timeline here, we have innovations and we have founders of so many different things in each category. For like first biodegradable cleaning products, we had the first phosphate-free cleaning product. You know, like, there's so many things here and so much innovation. And so that's why I decided, like, you know, Shaklee really had so much for me to go along with. So you can see here, Dr. Shaklee was the founder, and for over 60 years, he was an amazing leader of health and wellness. He was a doctor who really had a passion for creating healthier lives for people, and he knew that we can provide a healthier life for everyone and a better life for anyone. And so we are able to kind of use what he founded, and now we have Roger Barnett, who is what we call our visionary of the next 100 years of Shaklee innovation. And he really has all the same focuses and all of the same guidelines that Dr. Shaklee had gone off of, but now he brings everything up to the 21st century, really kind of works with everything we have in harmony with nature, with social media, with everything else that we have. And so we love these two combinations of being able to put everything together. So we want to make sure that we put the very best, the purest and safest products on the market. Now, we have what we like to call beyond organic. And the reason we say beyond organic is because there's a certain grade that you have to pass to be able to qualify as organic grade. And Shaklee actually goes above and beyond that. So their products are what we kind of believe is that have the most pure and potent products on the market. And so we really have this belief in that. And so our quality standards go beyond just what the ingredient is, but how it's grown, how it's extracted, all the different things that you would think. They do over 100,000 quality tests every single year for each botanical ingredient that comes into their lab. And so they really make sure that it's not only just certified organic, but it's really beyond that. And so I'll give an example where we had a crop that was I want to say corn, I don't know exactly, but it was a crop that came in from an organic farmer, and they had done their own in-house testing on it, and it showed up that there was a pesticide on it. And so they weren't able to keep the crop. They had to tell the farmer, and the farmer was shocked because he didn't put anything on it. But you can get pesticides from oversprays from other farmers, or if you share the same well line, you can get it under in the roots. So really, sometimes organic still could have different things in it because you don't know all the testing. So Shaklee goes beyond that. They make sure that they do all of that. Oh, here's the slide. But they do 3 times the required amount of testings that's for the United States standards. So amazing that they just want to go above and beyond that. So they really want to make sure. And so to prove that, they actually do they have 120 published papers and scientific studies done on their products that they have, and we have over 70 patents and patents pending. So let me just break this down for you really quick. So any of you guys know what a patent is? A patent is something that a company gets when they have designed, created, or invented something that no one else has ever come up with before, and they file this patent through the federal government to make sure that no one else can design something like it for so many years. And so most companies take pride in the fact that they have 1 patent done. So let alone, 2, 3, 4, we have over 70 patents and patents pending currently just from what we have. And so that to me is just an incredible statement right there, because you know that they're not only creating the first one-of-a-kind inventions, but they're going beyond that to make sure that nobody else can create anything like it on the market. So with that, they have their products, they prove that the products are pure and that they're potent and that you're getting every single thing that you need to get from it. And so now what they do is they actually have what we call our landmark study. And so this is a study that literally I could have a whole webinar just on this one study alone. When I saw this, this was pretty much like a done deal. This is what I knew, like Shaklee was definitely for me. And so what they have here is this study was done over like a period of 20 years where they had taken a group of people that had been taking either a regular over-the-counter supplement, no supplementation at all, or a Shaklee supplement for 20 years. So this is a huge study. So the University of California, Berkeley came to Shaklee and said, hey, we want to do this study and we want to know, we're going to publish the results, whether they're good or bad. Do you want to be a part of it? And Shaklee's like, yeah, let's put our stuff to the test. And the numbers came back and it was outstanding. Everybody that was using the Shaklee supplements were significantly healthier than the people that weren't using their supplements or using just an over-the-counter supplement as well. So you've got all the details here. It helped with your heart health, your brain health, your bio stress markers, like everything. So you want to make sure, like, if we know the products are amazing, but now here we've got the proof to back it up of it. So much so that we actually have people that come to Shaklee and say, hey, we need the best products on the market, so we want to come to you. So we have we have Olympic athletes that have been using all of Shaklee's products that have earned over 137 medals at the Olympic Games. That's amazing. Those are people that are powered by Shaklee. And so let me really quick tell you why they chose Shaklee, because when you're I guess working for a gold medal or a medal in the Olympics, you can get tested at any point in time for any type of steroid, any type of, I guess, any type of ingredient that might not be safe. And so most Olympians don't take any types of supplements because they're so cautious about what might be in it, and that they really have decided, like, okay, you know what, we need to make sure we have the best. So the fact that we have that many US Olympians using our products is outstanding. And then not to mention, we also had NASA come to us. So Commander Mark and Scott Kelly both took Shaklee up into space with them while they were on their space missions. And they actually spoke at one of our conferences, and they told us, they're like, yeah, I'm going to tell you guys probably have never tried space food, but it's not very good, not very nutritious. So to have some sort of vitamins and the vitalizers with them is an amazing thing. But not only that, they actually have Shaklee created a product for them called Astro Aid, which helps hydrate the astronauts as they're coming back into orbit from being out in outer space. So absolutely amazing. So we have these people come to us for all different reasons, because they know that Shaklee has the best and they put out the best so that you can get the best results. So With that, we guarantee that you will love them, that these products are safe, that they will work, so they're proven that they will work, and that we back it up with 100% money back guarantee. So absolutely amazing. That's why I decided to go with their products, with their program. Everything that they stand for totally fit in line with everything that I wanted to do. So now with that, I want to kind of get into the healthy weight portion of this health chat. And that's really why we're here. We want to know what it is, how we can improve on our lives, how we can really implement simple, everyday, I guess, lifestyle changes that can improve our health overall. And so we really want to start off with just like healthy weight in general. And so that's kind of where I want you guys to think about. Like when I started, I told you guys a little bit about where I was at and where I wanted to be. I want you guys to kind of picture and envision where you want to be. And I want to kind of talk about how there's a lot of different like yo-yo diets and why some of them fail, why we really have a hard time sticking with them, whatever it might be. So healthy weight is the topic today. And really, if you think about it, your health and your weight kind of play a toll on the rest of your body. And I'll go into that in just a minute. But you can see here that there are so many benefits of, being at a healthy weight, or if you are overweight, losing that weight. It really helps improve your overall quality of life. It reduces your migraines, depression, sleep apnea, asthma, allergies, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, some different types of cancers, joint damage, when you have gut problems. There's really there's so much stuff on here that just getting to a healthy weight can literally help with so many symptoms that you have within your body, and so things that you want to do. So you have to remember, like I said, losing weight is not something that just happens so fast. Like, it takes you years to put all that weight on. So you can't be surprised when you don't lose it within 1 month, or if you don't lose it, over that really quick period of time. And you actually have to make sure that you're careful when you're losing weight, because there are certain things that could cause your body to go into a shock if you lose it too quickly, or you're not losing the right type of weight, and you're losing. Usually what happens is with the yo-yo diet, and this is what kind of gets frustrating, is that you lose a lot of lean muscle, and losing that lean muscle slows down your metabolism. And so when you reduce that metabolism rate, the results of you actually are gaining weight, but you're gaining fat instead of muscle. And so then what happens is that you're gaining that weight back, but now you're gaining the wrong type of weight. So it's crazy. And then you just keep doing it, and you keep going, and that's why they call it yo-yo, because it's just a repeating one thing after another. And so you really want to make sure that you can get out of that yo-yo diet thing and like lifestyle, and you want to kind of do something that's a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more easy for you to be able to maintain. And so here's really the dilemma of like being able to fix that. So with Shaklee 180, like I said, the science behind it, with all the right tools, with everything that you need, you can really have a leaner and healthier future. So this product is designed to help you to burn your body fat and not muscle, which is super important, because you want to make sure that you keep all of that muscle so that you don't go in that vicious cycle. It also gives you 180 support tools. It gives you meal plans. It gives you trackers. It gives you all different stuff. And then really it helps you to kind of see the results in the end. And so that's really the kind of like the answers to how to do it. But we want to kind of start from the beginning and kind of figure out like where you're starting off. And so the best thing to do is, it's called the BMI, your body mass index. And with your BMI, that's really just like a basic guideline of where you can start, but it's measured of your body's based on your like height and your weight. So you want to really kind of see where it's at, and it's a universal one, so it's something that you can find online and see where it's at. Or if you want, Shaklee has an amazing health print. I'll go over that in a second, but it goes over, it will tell you your BMI, it'll tell you your health score, where you're at with your diet, your lifestyle, different ways to improve on that. It's really awesome. So if you want to find out what your BMI is, that's a great way to start. And so really it starts with small changes that lead to big results. And so it's really kind of a simple aspect, but you have to start with portion control. So maybe instead of eating an entire pizza, maybe you eat like 2 slices. I mean, that's really what it does. Or incorporate maybe more salads, whatever it is. You have to do more clean eating, which is instead of having foods that's processed, do things that are more natural. So fruits and veggies, or even if you can, meats and cheeses. If you're gonna do grains, do whole grains. And then maybe even incorporating like exercise into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's not like I'm saying go to the gym for 4 hours. Maybe even just 20 minutes of a daily exercise can really help improve on some of these things that we have going on. And so to make those small changes. Also, another thing to do is a lot of times, because we have been eating so poorly for so long, that really you almost need to do like a mini cleanse, kind of just start off right, where you can kind of get rid of all of those toxins and release them from your system, and then just start fresh. So we have here is an awesome way to do it. It's a 7-day healthy cleanse. I love this cleanse. It really teaches you everything that you need to know about kickstarting your weight loss. It shows you about portion control. It shows you what's good to eat, what's not good to eat. It gives you a list of like all the different things that you can do. And then it has all the support for your immune system as well. So you can see here, the healthy kick includes things that you would need for 7 days. Excuse me. So it helps you to restore your body, detoxify it, to maintain that healthy digestive that I was saying. It helps to support your energy, your focus, everything that you have, your quality of sleep. It really helps with your hunger management, and it really gives you a step-by-step guide of everything that you're going to need to be able to do that. So it kind of just jumpstarts that diet. The best thing about it is you'll get a whole pamphlet of what foods to enjoy, what foods to that you can eat, which ones to avoid, and then different things of how you can handle hunger management, some extra little things that you might be able to add in as well to be able to really take part in that. So we have that. We've got a couple different like ideas of ways to kind of get started that might fit into your lifestyle based on what you need and what you're looking for. So you can see here to the right, we have like your typical diets where you are losing fat and not muscle. So you can see the difference of 150 pounds on one girl and 150 pounds on another is that one has all lean muscle and one has more fat. And so you can see how the difference is. So what we want to do is we want to keep that muscle and we want to lose all that fat. So by doing that, we have an amino acid that is actually powered. It's called leucine, which is an amino acid. And leucine helps you to do that. And it burns your body fat while maintaining your muscle mass so that it really holds on to that muscle so that you don't go into that metabolic or where your metabolism stops running. It really keeps it going the whole time. So we also have so many other different products, but all of our products, remember, they're all non-genetically modified proteins. We are, like I said, powered by leucine. There's no artificial sweeteners, preservatives, flavors, colors, or additives of any kind. We're completely gluten-free, low glycemic, and most of them are also dairy-free. So you'd have to just check if there's something that you need. There's a few products that have dairy, but we have a lot of our shakes are all dairy-free as well. And we also have soy, and we have a non-soy options of like pea proteins, and then we also have a whey option based on what you need. So really like everything you could need, meal bars, snack bars, we've got snack crisps, energizing teas, and metabolic boosts, which helps to keep your metabolism going all day long. So with that, it's a really simple program. So you have here, this is what I did. So this is why I wanted to share this particular program with you, because this is what I did to lose that weight. So I had breakfast, which you have a life energizing shake. And these shakes are amazing. You can either just put it into a blender bottle, shake it up with some milk, or you can put it into a blender, add some fruits and veggies, and make it more of a smoothie. You mix that with your metabolic boost, and you're set. And then you've also got, then you can either have a snack or an energizing tea. I usually have my energizing tea either after lunch based on like when you need that little boost of energy, but they're my favorite. And then lunch, you have another shake, or you can have a meal bar as well, which is great. You can keep those in your purse when you on the go. Then they've got some snack bar options where they have the snack crisps. And then for dinner, you can do a healthy meal. And they actually give you ideas of some recipes for healthy meals, things that you can do to really kind of stay on track. And then the big thing about that is that feel free to mix it up. When I was working at the salon, I would work late most nights. And so I would eat my meal in the morning, and then I had to have 2 smoothies, one in the afternoon and one in the evening. So it's totally customizable, fits whatever program, whatever lifestyle you really are looking for, and things that you might be able to increase on. So anyway, what a healthy meal looks like. This is just a quick little thing. So when you have whole grains, I was talking about, make sure it's like quinoa, brown rice, you've got gluten-free pastas, you know, different things that are a little bit more hearty. It's not a lot of the white grains or white rice, any of like that. You want to kind of stick to the more whole grains. Then you want 4 to 6 ounces of some sort of protein. So that might be some chicken or pork, some wild-caught salmon, tofu, grass-fed beef, beans, or, you know, any like lentils, anything you have there. Those are all some great like additives of things that you can have for some more proteins. You could have unlimited amount of veggies. And then you can also pick some sort of like healthy fats. And so that would be like avocado, olive oil, maybe even some shredded cheese. You've got a little bit of different options of what you might want to do. So yeah, so this is pretty much like the beginning of that, but this is the studies that we're in. So when people were using the products, they had lost so this was over 6 months, they had lost an average of 14 pounds and 13 inches off of their hips. So now when you think about it, 14 pounds is a lot. And you don't think about it when you're thinking over a course of time, but when you lose it and you know it's not coming back, that's what's important. And that's what's significant about this program, is that you might not see the results, like just mine came off pretty quick, but you will, everybody's a little bit different. And you're going to see ups and downs. I did actually do this whole program again right before I got married, and I lost an additional 10 pounds. That was huge for me, but I was exercising, and I think I put a little bit more lean muscle on as well. So you have to kind of really kind of measure the overall of everything that you're doing. And then getting the most out of your exercise. So there's a few things you could do. Stay consistent. Oh, sorry. We're getting close to the end here, obviously. Stay consistent. So you want to choose your exercise, and you really want to kind of stay fit with that. You want to exercise enough so that you're actually burning your body fat or burning extra calories. So which is like at least 2.5 hours a week. You want to increase your heart rate. So do some sort of like active cardio, fast-paced walking, running. You can even do some like lifting weights. And then you want to make sure that you're supplementing properly, because when you are working out, you need to make sure you're incorporating some more meats or after protein shakes, something that you need. And then remember, you need to really start slow and then kind of make it a habit to exercise. Don't like go gung-ho for like a week and then never do it again. So you want to make sure that you really kind of get the most out of that. And then you want to make sure that you have all the right tools. And so we have that. We've got meal plans, we've got portion control guides, we've got healthy recipes, lifestyle tips of things that you can do and implement. We also have fitness regimens that you can do that are put out there by our peer performance athletes from like the Olympics. So awesome stuff right there. And then we've also got like our clean eating tips. So you can kind of see here, shopping lists, things that you can have, things that you might need. So great things on there. You can also subscribe to Shaklee's blog they have, and then I have one as well. I can post if you guys would like, but a great resource for a lot of like health concerns, health tips, recipes, all different stuff. And then it's really just a simple way for you to kind of live and eat healthier in general. And so that to me is, that's most important right there. You want to kind of get rid of all the high sugars, high calories, high fats, and you want to kind of substitute them for something that might be a little bit healthier. And so we've got a whole list of here things that you normally would have to maybe try something else that you can kind of replace with. And so that would be like, you know, some great ideas that we have. And so really, this is something that's doable for everybody, and we want to make sure that you can do it. So we'll give you the support. We've got an amazing health group, or a Facebook group. It's Shape Up for Summer. So we've got a lot of people. You can make sure we add you to that. We've got some great tips, motivation. We've got workouts. We've got smoothie recipes, everything that you would need really on there to make use of help and kind of get like all the success that you would need to be able to do that. So when getting healthy, do you want to make sure that whether your goal is big or small, that you know that you are not alone. This is a lifelong journey that we're on. We really want to help you with. So if you're really just kind of getting a little bit more fit, the Vitalizing Plan is what is for you. And so this is something that's great. It's replacing one smoothie a day. So you're just exchanging out one healthy meal. And then you're also getting your supplements, which your vitamins are so essential because it gives you everything that you need to be able to get all of the proper nutrients. So if your body's lacking in any area, so let's say you're not eating all the fruits and veggies you need, that vitalizer will replace it. No problem. So then we've got our starter kit here that you can see. This is great because this is kind of gets you through like a half a month, which is so 2 weeks. It's customizable for 2 meals a day. You also get a box of snack bars to try, and then you also get your metabolic boost, which is what I said, keep your metabolism going, and then your everyday multivitamin, which is your Vitalizing. So it also gives you step-by-step guides to how you get started and what you can do and how you can incorporate that. So that's a great option. If you're trying to maybe kickstart it, you can maybe even incorporate that with the healthy cleanse, and that'll kind of get everything started right from the beginning. So then we have here is, actually I thought I was missing a slide. We also have the turnaround, but I think I went over that, where that has like a little bit of everything in it. So I'll go into that later if you guys wanted to. But anyway, to kind of close this out here, we have the next step is I want you guys all to take the health print. So I want you to get to the person who sent you here, and that could be me, it could be someone on my team, one of my Shaklee sisters, someone who really introduced you to this, and you know where you're starting at. But what it is Shaklee's Health Print helps you to really be able to kind of get to the nitty gritty, ask questions that you might not have thought of. It might help you give some recipe ideas. It might help you give some lifestyle changing ideas and things that you can really incorporate into your life to make it better. So you've got a lot of things going on. It's about 20 questions, takes less than 5 minutes, and it gives you a personalized results based on your questions. You also get your BMI that I had talked about earlier, because I know some of you guys were looking for that. And so you want to make sure that when you are going through that you have that you can get to the person who sent it to you, because they'll help you to break it down and go through it, because there's a lot of information on there. You want to make sure that you really can understand everything that is said on there, I guess. So then the last thing is really just kind of where to go from here, because I went over so much stuff. I talked about the amazing idea of like starting off where you are, where you want to get to, setting those goals, and then why we chose to partner with Shaklee for our weight loss, what it can do for you, the ingredients that they use, everything that goes into it. It's really just outstanding. And now we're kind of at the point of like, where do you see yourself fitting in with everything that we talked about tonight? So we have where you can use the products, which is a great way to experience the products, get a kickstart on your health transformation. And then you can go ahead and you can really then either choose to share the products, where you start using the products. You love the idea of what everything Shaklee has, what you can do with it, and you want to share it with some friends and families, maybe even earn some extra cash, maybe even just earn your products for free. That was a huge thing. When I first started, I actually forgot to mention that, I shared with so many people that I actually got my products paid for. I don't think I had to pay for like any of my products, because I had shared with so many people. And it wasn't because I was trying to build a business at the time. It was more or less I was having these amazing results, and people were noticing. My attitude changed. So many things had changed, and people wanted to know what it was that I was doing. So I was like, hey, I said, this is what I'm doing. You should try it. It's awesome. And so it's really natural to share things that you talk about all the time. Like I share restaurants, I share movies, I share recipes, everything. So it's natural for me to want to share this weight loss program as well, because of what it has done for me and what it can do for you. Then it kind of brought me to the building section. That's where you can really build a team. And I didn't realize I was missing something in my life until I had that health, until I had the community of people who were supporting me and encouraging me and helping me in every aspect of my life, not just my weight, but so much more than that. I'm like, I have to be involved in something that makes a difference and that really inspires people to want to be better and to become the best version of themselves. And I'm not just talking outwards appearance. Obviously, I love cutting hair and I love helping people feel better about themselves, but it goes way deeper than that. You know, someone that comes in to get a haircut, they also might be suffering from depression. And so that's something that's like, you know, could be easily fixed with either diet or exercise or, you know, different things that they might be lacking in. And so it's amazing to me that we've been able to do that. I want to wrap it up. So I want to thank you all for coming here. talk to the person who sent you here. Really, you'll see yourself either using the products, sharing the products, or building a team. And all of those are great options. There's no wrong option really here. It's just kind of figuring out what might be best for you. So go back, take that health print. It really shows you exactly what it is that you can, where you might want to start. It gives you product recommendations. We also have specials on there. So anyone who does take the health print, and they've got 3 different recommendations. So anyone who takes the advanced or the comprehensive recommendations, Shaklee will actually give you a free product based on your #1 health concern, which you'll see when you take it. And then also you can get free shipping when you get the comprehensive pack. So lots of options of what you can do. There are ways to join Shaklee as a membership. That's normally at $19.95, but I'm telling you, with all the kits I talked about today and most of their kits that they have, that is waived for you guys so that it comes out to be absolutely free. It's not like Costco where you have to renew it every year. It's really just kind of comes down to you using the products, and it's lifetime, so you never have to order a certain amount. You never have to spend so much. It's just once you are a member, you're always a member, and we then can cater to you guys, and we want to give you the best customer service that you can to really help you to get the results you can. Because I guarantee you, when you are starting on something else, if you went and drank, let's say, a Slim Fast drink, they're not going to call you and ask you how you're doing or how you're liking it or give you recipes of what you can do. So anyway, I'm going to end there. I thank you guys all for getting on here tonight. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to talk to you guys later. And please feel free to find me on Facebook, and we'll talk more. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.